I'm fixing up this cabin in northern Canada. It needs a ton of work, but I don't have a ton of experience, so I'm just figuring it out as I go along. In this video, I'm working on the shed, drilling, gluing, and chopping.
Oh yeah.
But it's not all work.
Oh, we got it.
Join me in the woods for good times and good food. First, we need to get there by boat. It's all the way in.
There's always something. I'm getting zero pressure. Don't know why. Don't know what's going on here. It's like she's not holding any gas. There we go. Now I'm getting a bit of pressure.
This is the floor to my storage shed. I made it with scrap wood that I found around the cabin, and there's a lot more that I can use. And look, I'm listening to you guys. I really do listen to you guys, and that's why I ask for your help. I love your suggestions, and some of them I decide that I'm going to go for. And what I'm going to do is, because a lot of you are worried that this thing might just blow away, because all I did was position it on top of rocks. I just laid it down on top of rocks, and it does slide around a little bit, I have to say. And so once I put the walls up, you know, a lot of you are like, what happens if a big gust of wind comes? Will it blow over your shed? I don't think it will, but I do think I'm leaving the shed in a vulnerable position, because essentially it's just floating on rocks and it's not attached to anything. So it will shift, it will move, right? Every time I open the door and close it, there's a chance it's going to want to move, and eventually I'm sure it'll want to drop off of the rocks. So I'm going to pin it. Okay, so here are the tools. I have this 3 1/4 inch hammer drill bit, and I have just your standard brushless DeWalt 20 volt drill. Now, this drill has a hammer setting on it, okay? So I'm going to go to the hammer setting. There we are. Okay, I'm in the hammer setting. Now, this is just a test. I was looking at proper hammer drills yesterday, and they're not cheap. And I thought, okay, let's just see what this is like before I invest in another tool. How the heck? See how wobbly that is? All I can do is try. Sheesh, lesson learned. I should have just bought the proper hammer drill. The bit would have fit better, and I'd probably be done this hole by now. You know, when you get like the little cool hammer on the side, you assume it means that the tool is made for this, for a hammer drill bit, and that's exactly what this is. This bit is made to cut through rock, and boy oh boy, I'm going to be a long time making holes. I mean, I don't know, am I going to smoke this thing? I've already ruined one of these this year. So here are the rebar, I like to call them pins. You see what I got going on here? I mean, I need to go down, I'm in 1.5 inches. I need to go down way deeper. This is the Jackery Explorer 1000 version number 2 portable power station. And this is a serious upgrade to the first ever Jackery that I ever got years ago, and that was the Jackery Explorer 1000. It's gorgeous, it works like a champ, it'll go for years and years and years and years. My Jackeries have never failed me. It has a 1500 watt output and it can surge up to 3000 watts, which is crazy. I could run 2 of those vacuums at the same time and it can handle it in a moment, right? It can do it. And so the original, not a chance. You can charge this thing 4,000 times. You're talking 10 years. This thing will be rock solid. It's stronger, it's faster, and it's smaller. And you can toss it and it'll keep bouncing back and wanting more. I'm vacuuming all the time because I watched videos on this and it says you're supposed to clear out the dust, right? The dust from the rock as often as possible because it will compact and your drill won't do the job that it needs to do. So that's why I'm using this vacuum and I'm using that Jackery. I'm out here and it's perfect, right? It's quiet and it's doing the job and everything is portable, and yeah, it's I can definitely see a difference when I drill. After I clear it out, I can really, even though it's so slow, I can feel it going down in there, right? Okay, getting there. Man, it takes a long time to do this, but I think it'll be worth it. He's in there pretty good already. I'm thinking about those guys on construction sites, men, women, who have those long monotonous jobs, those jobs where they have to do the same thing for long periods of time in order for the project to be complete. And while I wish I had a better hammer drill, as I'm drilling in with this DeWalt right here, I'm thinking about those guys. I'm thinking about the ones that have to do the long, painful jobs where you see minimal result after giving a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of time. And in the end, it's needed, and you get there, right? You get to the point where you've achieved what you're going for, even if it does take days. Okay, you know what? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, I made progress for sure. It just takes a long time, and I have to I'm going to do 2 holes for the shed. There's a pike right there. He's just a little guy though. I can't catch him. I just can't. He wants it. He wants it. Where is he? There he is. Oh my. I can't do it. I can't. He's just, oh, he took off. He's little. Oh, see if he comes back. Well, I know there's pike in there. but I don't want little baby pike. I want a nice sized pike. Oh, he got it. He got it. Oh, he got it. He got it. I know. Calm down. Yes. I know. Oh, he's up. Yes, so much flavor. I did not expect this. I'm hoping it clears off here soon because I need to get to work. I don't want to be working out here in the rain. So, doing a bunch of stuff inside the cabin today. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. And trust me, I know there are probably a million different ways to do this. So I have this cradle with the rebar, and this goes down in the hole. And so what I need to do is put my wood in here. I've got two 2x4s right here, and you can see, like, there's a lot of space right there for this to play. Right, so it's really interesting how these are designed. You know, you turn it the other way, it's the exact same thing. Maybe a little more space taken up. But the issue, what I want to do now is drill a hole through here, put a bolt through here. This will be able to move a little bit with the bolt, and that way I'll be able to make sure it's nice and level. And once it's level, then I can drill through these holes here. You can see there's little holes right there. You could drill. I can drill through those holes and really tighten things up. There's also holes at the bottom. I can drill in to the bottom right here. These are all a foot high, a foot long, and I don't know if this is gonna work. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue them, I'm gonna clamp them a little bit and let those set, and then I'll hopefully they hold. This will sit in the cradle. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the floor and I'm going to place it down over top, level the floor, screw the floor into these legs, and hopefully that works. It works in my head. I do have the generator running this morning, by the way, if you're hearing that in the background. That's just because I'm charging up my my Jackeries that I'm going to be using for the next couple of days. Okay, you might be asking, why am I using 2 2x4s instead of 1 4x4? Well, the answer is I'm using all the scrap wood that's left on site, and I don't have any 4x4s left. I just have these 2x4s. So I'm making do, right? I'm trying to make sure that nothing goes to waste on this property. And so this is the plan. This will be the leg. Okay, there you go. Now I need to make sure it's level once I get it in the hole. So earlier this year I had a close call with my generator. I had my gas in with my generator in my generator box. I left it in there, and the generator burnt a hole through this gas can. This gas has been sitting here. It's about that much left ever since. And I haven't brought it back because I don't want gas leaking all over the place. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a fire. I've got all kinds of brush and stuff I can burn here. I'm just going to use a little bit of gas to get her started. And this gas is like, it's old. And obviously it's had a lot of air get to it. So I don't even know if it's still going to be flammable. Oh yeah. That gas is still good. Okay, there's a good chance some water went down in this hole. So I'm going to dry it out as best I can. Okay, you're supposed to have like a really powerful adhesive for in here. And I don't have it. Imagine that, I don't have it. I'm just gonna use wood glue. I'm gonna put it in there and it'll settle. And look, the whole point is just to kind of like fill it with something so that way it can, I can position it, you know, properly. And I actually think this might be a better solution. If I had the proper stuff, once it's in there, it's done. If I mess this up, I think I can pull it out even though it's, I'm gonna be using wood glue. So this is a probably a first in the history of YouTube, someone using wood glue in a rock hole, but I'm doing it. I'm going to level this deck. I'm going to slide the deck over top of the post and then secure it to the post. But I need to get it completely level before I do that. Secure it to the post. Then what I'll do is I'll remove the... Well, I'll show you. I'll show you. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be super interesting and not easy to do because that floor is not light. Okay. She is dead level. Like it's perfect. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is just secure it. Okay. I will use nails at some point. Okay. It's good. Come on, baby, get in there. Let's go. Okay, she's in. She's in now. Oh, look at that. It's just floating. Yes. Check it out. That worked. Okay, those nails will give it superior strength. There's no way that's coming off or coming down. That can't move anywhere. That's solid as a rock. I have to start drilling the other hole now and figure out how I'm going to do that without messing it up. Uh-oh. Oh boy. We might have a problem. Although, maybe this will work to my advantage. I can just secure it. Less time drilling. This rock is all falling apart here. So essentially I want it right there. Okay, I can see where I need it. Now that rock is not as strong as the other stuff for sure. Let's see. I mean, he's in there. Let's hope that works. Okay, now. Not how I want it. Like this. It's better. I mean, look at that. That thing is not going anywhere. This is like the nicest thing I've ever built in my life at this point. Tight. My plan worked. My plan worked. I feel so good about this because I know when I build the extension and I put the pins into the rock, I can just put one piece of wood up against it, level it perfectly, drill it in, and I'm going to get the heavy duty ones that take like 6x6s, and I'm going to need definitely a better drill bit, and I'm going to need a better hammer drill, but this is how I'm going to do it. And I feel like if I have maybe like one every 2 feet and then a couple on the inside, that the front end of the cabin will be stronger than any other part of the cabin because of these pins. Broke this board that was originally here when I flipped the deck last night. I'm trying to find a spot where she can go in. Uh-oh. I don't know. Oh, this guy might fit. Oh, so close. Like, I'm just going to destroy this board. Explanation, please. If you guys have an explanation why this might have happened. I don't know. It might be that the board is warped and the space was just perfect for that other board and that's it. So I'm learning a lot today and I'm trying a bunch of new stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as like a rail and guide my my circular saw the whole way. I just want to take off a little bit, and that way I can just trim a little bit, and hopefully I can just sneak in this other piece of wood that needs to go in. 3 to 5. Okay. Perfect, look at that. Yes, man. Yes, perfect. Yes, baby. I got caught in a tree. I'm caught in a tree. I got. That can't be. Oh, come on. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull it out of the tree. Like, oh my gosh. I got in a tree. Like, I gotta pull this tree down. Look at that. There's no way. Like, I gotta pull this tree down. Look at that. There's no way. Okay. Well, gotta put a new lure on now. It just broke. It just broke. I didn't have it tied on properly. This is not my day. This is not my day. Oh man. Oh, this is like the worst fishing experience ever. And it's so beautiful out. No luck. No luck. Not right now, anyway. Well, that's it for this video, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a great time. And you know, the deck, it might not look like a lot happened, but as you saw, a lot did happen. I learned a lot in this process, stuff that I'm going to be able to apply as I continue to work around the cabin and make this place perfect for me. The next time I come back, I'm going to be putting the walls on the shed and hopefully getting it closed in. This is just the first little project of many that I'm working on at the cabin, so please subscribe. If you like what you see, hit like, all that sort of stuff. Lots to come. I know it's going to be fun, and I really want you guys along for the ride. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.